was having these new tires put on the car yesterday, and the shop that was putting them on, Discount Tire, the guys are awesome. They let me know that the lug nut was cross-threaded onto the stud, and it would likely break the stud when they tried to take it off. Sure enough, it did. So we went ahead and did that, got the tires on. I know this shop that's responsible for cross-threading the lug nut, so I'll go talk with them about it after the fact. But it's a whole lot easier for me to just fix it myself than to go try to find someone to do this work, especially when it's about a $2 part. So all said and done with a new lug nut and a new stud, it's about $8, $9. So it does take a little time. So let's walk through how to take a tire off, how to knock the stud out, how to put a new stud in. In the meantime, we also have to take the brakes off. So if you don't know how to do front brakes, you're going to learn how to do that as well. So let's get into it. In order to get this wheel stud out, I first need to get this brake rotor off. And to get the brake rotor off, I need to take the brake caliper and bracket off. Now I need to break loose the bolts on the back side of this caliper bracket to get it off. I forgot to turn the wheel before I started, so I had to go and adjust the wheel. When you have a car up on a jack, and I don't have jack stands with me, those are somewhere else right now, so I'm kind of improvising a little bit, but when you have a car up on a jack, you really don't want to move it around too much, so I was real careful in getting the wheel turned so I can get my wrench on, hopefully. There we go. There we go. Just need the right leverage. As usual, improvise. Oh yeah. Yeah, those are in there really. Well, that one is in really light. Let's hope the rest of them are as well. I don't know if that new stud is going to angle in there or not. I may have to get creative with this, because I really don't want to have to take the whole wheel hub off. That gets into a whole situation that kind of defeats the purpose. All right, now what we came for, time to get the stud out. So of all the specialty tools that exist, there is one that works for this. I think it's not designed for this. It's designed as a tie rod puller. But I think the only way to get it out is going to be to hammer it out. So let's see what we can do. For a second and it stopped. What's up with that? So I have discovered what the problem is. That wheel stud is hitting on it's hitting right back here, so there's not enough room for that to come out. So this hub's gonna have to come off. So now I need to determine if I can take this hub off without having to repack bearings or replace bearings or anything. So this just got a little bit more difficult. So it doesn't happen often, but I'm gonna have to admit defeat on this one and actually take it to the shop to get it fixed. Not happy about that at all, because this is the part that has to be replaced. It literally was $2.18. In order to put it in, I got to get this one out, which is easy enough. You drive it out the back. I've already got it loose. And then you put this one in, tighten it down, put everything back together. However, with the design of this is a 2014 Honda CRV. Not this shield, that's not the problem. I got it loose. But the way the hub is designed against the knuckle, there's just a fraction of an inch of clearance that I need in order to push this back out. So in order to get this stud out, I have to disassemble the entire front end on this side, remove the tie rod ends, take the entire knuckle, take it off the axle. And when I do that, then I have to more than likely have to replace the bearing inside here. Plus I don't have the tools necessary to get this guy off. So that's turning into way more work than I have the tools or the time to do. So I'm gonna have to throw in the towel on this one. Anytime I'm doing my own vehicle repairs, I weigh the cost of doing the work myself and the time of doing the work myself against the cost of having someone else do it. And in this case, it's probably going to be, I don't know, probably an hour and a half labor. So it'll be 100, 150 bucks, give or take. The parts are basically free. Literally, it's a $2 part. So I'm going to button this all back together and run it on 4 lugs. That'll be fine. I don't like to drive it on 4 lugs. But it'll do to get it to the shop and have someone take a look at it. So there we go. Doesn't happen often, but I lost this battle. So this repair was going to get into way more than I have the time, the skills, or the tools to. Not the skills. I could do it if I had the right tools and the right time. The trick is the tools, and it's just going to get into a repair that I need to have someone else do. Otherwise, it'll end up costing me just as much money to buy all the right tools and take the entire weekend to do it. I can go have somebody knock it out. The way the Honda CRV hub and knuckle are joined together, there's no room for this to come out the backside. So the entire knuckle and hub is going to have to come off. That's something I'm not going to tackle. So yay, fun. Lost this round. I thought I was going to be able to fix it, and I can't. That's okay. I didn't break anything. Got to inspect the brakes while I was in there, so I'm gonna take it out for a test drive and make sure everything still functions the way it should, and then I'll get it down to the shop and get it fixed. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I'm Brian. This is the Daily Brew Garage, and we will see you next time around the garage. See ya.